Yo, what's good, y'all? Back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let's get straight into it. So when it comes to cancel culture, it's supposed to be about accountability. Somebody does something stupid, the culture is supposed to cancel you. But the more and more time goes on, I'm realizing that it really isn't about taking accountability and what's fair. It's really about who you like. Everything is selective at this point. So let's talk about who the culture protects and who it doesn't. So back in 2018, Kevin Hart, he announced, okay, cool, he's about to do the Oscars. It seemed like right after he made that announcement, bro, he got flooded with resurfaced tweets of him saying homophobic things. So let's check out the tweets real quick. Yo, if my son comes home and tries to play with my daughter's dollhouse, I'm gonna break it over his head and say in my voice, stop, that's gay. Okay, then we got another one. He say, okay, I'm just now waking up and I'm in a good mood, so I think I'm gonna go to the gym and get big. No homo, LOL. So then he got another one. He say, laugh my ass off at all of the women asking me where the pic is. I'm not passing along a pic of a naked man. That will make me gay by association. He got some more tweets. It say, is it gay if you fight a guy with long hair and when you start losing, you grab a handful of it? Then he got another one. He say, how can you tell your pit bull is gay? My dog just farted and it sounded like he whistled. Then he got another one. I just saw the biggest gay guy ever. This nigga looked like Hulk Hogan with heels on. I can't lie, I got scared. Okay, so after that whole thing played out, we just got to keep it all the way real. Did this really affect Kevin Hart? The man still had Netflix specials. He was still in movies. I forgot what that movie is that he has with The Rock. The man was in all kind of stuff. He still got brand deals. Why wasn't he affected by this? Let's keep it all the way real. Kevin Hart is likable. The nigga's funny. He's like fucking 4'8". You feel me? Like, bro, he's a little like you could put him in your pocket. Like, nobody's really trying to be mad at Kevin Hart for too long, bro. So the shit really didn't affect his career at all. It wasn't even a cancellation. Really, it was just a speed bump. He lost one gig and his career kept going. So next on the list, we got Drake. So Drake has been in rap feuds. He's had uncomfortable conversations that have resurfaced. He was saying he wasn't hiding his kid from the world. He was hiding the world from his kid. He was looking kind of like a deadbeat when it came to that situation. Nobody really gave a fuck. He ended up hopping into the Kendrick beef. People was over here certified lover boy, certified. Nothing has happened. You heard what Kendrick said. I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. Like, they try to say some wild stuff about Drake, but ultimately Drake doesn't get canceled. We don't cancel Drake. We just debate. That's all it is. Some people feel like, oh, it's true. Other people feel like, no, it's not. And we just keep it pushing. Even the most recent thing with Drake, they're saying, oh, Drake is inflating his numbers. He's paying for machines to boost his numbers. Has anybody stopped listening to this man yet? No, he was still the #1 artist of 2025, most streamed artist for the entire year. Another example. All right, next we got Jay-Z. A Jane Doe ended up coming out of nowhere. She said Jay-Z ended up taking advantage of her back in 2000. Jay-Z responded immediately. He said, I had nothing to do with that. I don't even know who this woman is that's saying this. He wanted to know who the woman was. She wanted to remain anonymous. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he ended up actually countersuing the girl once he ended up finding out who it was, and that's pretty much how that situation went. But ultimately, he didn't lose any of his relationships. He didn't lose any brand deals. He still maintained his relationship with the NFL. Nothing came behind it. So it's just a prime example of institutions being different from Twitter. When it's Twitter, they'll go ahead, try to drag your name through the mud. They want to cancel you. When it's an institution, they protect their biggest assets. So I feel like Jay-Z is a prime example of, you can't cancel me. I'm basically bigger than the program. Next on the list, we got DaBaby. Bruh, anybody following hip hop in 2018, I want to say, bruh, y'all know what type of run DaBaby was on, bruh. He made this video right here and his career really never been the same ever since.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas,
lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
Let's be real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suck.
I ain't gonna lie, he was wildin'.
Respect as a motherfucker, let's be real.
That right there changed his whole career. He had multiple international bookings that literally dropped him immediately. It didn't even take weeks. It happened in days. Everybody just hopped on one accord and was like, yeah, we're done with him. You went from seeing him everywhere, hearing him on the radio every 2 seconds, seeing him on Instagram, seeing him performing, to seeing him absolutely nowhere. They canceled this man. Kanye gotta be one of the most noteworthy people on the list because, bro, for years, this man said stuff that was like towing the line, bro. He said slavery was a choice. This man made a whole Hitler song. Like, Kanye is known for just saying a bunch of shit he should not say. But once Adidas stepped away, that's when I knew you could really be canceled. They started saying this man was saying stuff that was anti or anti-Semitic. I never even heard that word in my life. I had to look it up. I'm like, what the fuck does anti-Semitic mean? Basically, all the word means is that you're spreading hatred towards Jews. Everything was cool until he did that shit. Adidas went ahead, stepped back, pulled the plug on him. The man lost billions of dollars. Really, that's the only cancellation that actually matters. Once that layer is gone, the money layer, and everybody's on one accord and they're like, nah, he's bad for business. And everybody holds hands and they all looking at each other like, hey, we're not letting him in, right? And everybody get that nod like, yeah, he's done. He just ended up branching off, making his own Yeezy brand, and he sold, I want to say, 1 million products within the first day that he did his own thing and stepped away from Adidas. So you can't really cancel him, but they definitely did close a lot of doors when he did that whole anti-Semitic thing. We had to add Ye to the list. All right, so next on the list, we got Tory Lanez. I feel like Tory is an interesting one because it's no longer allegations at this point. It's mainly court outcomes. 2020, he was at a party, Kylie Jenner, Meg Thee Stallion. He says the gun went off. He didn't actually shoot her. They're trying to say he actually did. Shot Meg Thee Stallion in the foot, gets convicted in 2022. They give him 10 years in prison. You got half of the people that are saying Meg is a complete liar. Tory did not do it. And then you got people like Drake that are saying like free Tory. They signed a petition for him, stuff like that. Looks like it's not really getting them anywhere. But you still got people like Drake that are on his side in the industry. And then you got the other side of the industry where you got people like Ebro and whoever else spoke out at the time when it initially happened, saying, oh, we're done with Tory Lanez. We don't really want to rock with him anymore. Nobody should give him features. Nobody should support him. How are you supporting a woman abuser? You got those people on the other end of things. What's even more interesting about it is that when it comes to Tory Lanez, I cannot say he's been officially canceled because ultimately he still gets radio play. Every once in a while, you'll still turn on the radio and hear, everyone falls in love sometimes. You'll hear that one on the radio still, and you'll still randomly hear say it. You don't have to do more than just say it. You gonna have to do less when you'll still hear that. And I just saw the other day that he dropped some of his old music on Spotify, I think it was, and he got like 20 million listeners within a week. So Tory's a very interesting one. It's like he's sort of canceled in certain areas, but then you still got that loud pocket of people that are like, free Tory, free Tory. So I had to add Tory to the list. Now, last on the list, gotta be R. Kelly, bro. Y'all let this I Believe I Can Fly ass nigga skate for years without anybody being like, you know what, bro, we are not rocking with this man, bro. I remember being a kid asking people like, yo, did he really? Because R. Kelly's not my generation, you feel me? Like, my king of R&B would be Chris Brown. For the generation before me, it'll be R. Kelly, right? I remember asking people that are like around that age group, yo, did he really like sleep with that girl and the kid in the video or whatever that everybody was saying. And people were like, bro, you can tell that it's him clear as day. But nobody canceled this man. He was still sliding through for years. Everybody was still rolling around listening to R. Kelly like nothing happened. They said in the Surviving R. Kelly documentary thing, bro, they said the man used to be posted up at high schools just chilling over there, like picking them out like he's looking at a Chick-fil-A menu, just posted up at schools. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I think I want that one. Okay, yeah, no, I want that one. And nobody said shit about it. Everybody's still listening to his music, acting like everything is A-okay just because it was R. Kelly, bro. Then Surviving R. Kelly came out. They gave him the 30 piece. Then I want to say it was something else where they were like, he's looking at like another 20 years or 15 years or something. Then that's when the culture was like, you know what, bro? R. Kelly, we're done with your ass. They knew the man was weird for years, bro. I feel like this is the wildest one as far as with this whole selective cancellation. Just because the man is a great singer, everybody looked the other way. This shit is not cool. So just to make sure we're all on the same page, if you are profitable, if you're well connected, if you're hard to replace, they'll give you grace. If you're not, you'll get erased. Ultimately, cancel culture is not about morals. The only thing it's about is power. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, y'all, I'm out.